What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Hey man, you know we had to talk about Brittany Renner and Charleston White on the Danza Project podcast. Now, I don't know who decided to put both of them on the episode together. I don't know if they had some sort of history. Speaking on social media, I don't follow neither one of them, to be honest. Maybe they had some, colorful banter going back and forth, that maybe the Danza Project was like, let's see if we can make it happen. I don't know. I really don't know if Charleston White may have made some remarks about her in the past. Maybe he was into her. I really don't know. However, it seems that this podcast did not go as smoothly as planned, but I'm sure it was everything that the Danza Project bargained for, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to go watch this. The videos are surfacing all over social media. Brittany Renner is acting crazy as shit. And I don't mean crazy as in uncalculated. I mean, she's definitely putting on a show for the ratings. She's definitely turning up for the TV. But she's still acting a motherfucking fool, which cannot be excused. Now, within this podcast interview, number one, there's multiple occasions in which she stopped what she had to say mid-sentence, mid-discussion, and she hopped on this man Charleston White's lap. Okay, she sat in the cowgirl position. She sat in the reverse cowgirl position. You know what I'm saying? At one point, her dress rose up. You could see her panties, you know what I mean? Not very tasteful. In one instance, she hops on this man's lap. She starts acting like she's about to throw water on the entire cast in the room. She actually throws water on Charleston White. She pours water on one of the other hosts. Another guy has to come in and intervene and say, hey, we got a lot of expensive technical electrical equipment in here. You need to calm that shit down. You know what I mean? I'm not actually going to show those clips because I don't think it's worth showing. I don't think it's worth jeopardizing my YouTube to show her mid-drift section and all of that good shit. You know what I mean? It's out there on the internet for you to see, but I'm just talking about it and trying to create discussion because I could have sworn Miss Brittany Renner was trying to clean up her image. I could have sworn she was doing her whole rebrand and trying to speak out against promiscuity, trying to speak out against some of the things that she had done on the internet to try to gain money, clout, entertainment value, whatever the fuck she was looking for. But that was very short-lived. Now, what I will show you guys is a portion in the interview where things definitely got out of control because she decided to start just cursing out people in the studio. And I don't want to just say that Brittany Renner is out of control. I want to also criticize the Danza Project for allowing it to go on as long as it did, because they should have been stepping in. They should have been not only trying to protect the woman on the set, but also protect their brand to let people know that they have these situations or these types of situations under control. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it for y'all so that you can see it for yourselves.
Shut the fuck up! This right here is about to go. Let me tell you something.
We good.
Shut up when I'm fucking talking. Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I mean to hit that nigga. Cause you sitting over here laughing.
Alright, chill. Relax.
I ain't chilling.
Relax.
Because at the end of the day, it ain't your pussy. Hey, listen! I hear you.
Nah, that ain't cool, lady. For real, I'm not part of this.
Hey, listen, that's fine. But guess what? You protecting him is what it is. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not?
She hit the wrong nigga.
Hey, don't be sitting over there laughing. Let me tell you, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to him right here. I ain't talking about. Then bat me in my shit. Then
Chap, she cool.
Bat me in my shit.
Apologies, Chap.
Bat me in my shit.
I don't hit women, yo.
All right, then shut the
Shannon
fuck
Briggs
up.
right here. Trip it out. We're good. Apologies, Champ.
At the end of the day, all right, I don't give a fuck you talking about lady. I don't care. At the end of the day, nobody knows what I went through. Nobody knows what I'm going through. So nobody, you, him, whoever the fuck, you don't get to sit here and talk about shit. Ain't nobody drunk bitch know about nothing.
We family.
What's up?
Here. We family here.
What's up?
We family here.
The realities of modern life make it tougher than ever to maintain a healthy diet. AG1 gives.
This is Charleston's people, not mine.
She
It's Charleston's people.
No, we family.
He say you all right.
I ain't no fucking security, bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Come on, champ.
Bat me in my shit then.
It's all good.
Bat me in my shit then.
Come on.
Then shut the fuck up.
Chill.
Everybody
Let's
hit your
relax.
motherfucking buzzer,
Let's
bitch.
relax. All right, let's reset the room. Let's reset the room.
It is what
guys.
it is.
Let's reset the room.
It
guys.
is what it is.
Everybody cool, guys. Everybody cool.
It is what it is.
All right. family here, guys.
Shut
All right.
the fuck up.
Family here, guys.
You don't like Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, we fuck with her. Shut
Who's got
the fuck
music
up.
playing? All right, let's relax. Let's reset the room for a second.
Nah, don't reset.
This shit is terrible, man. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. The fact that these niggas just sat there and let her act out, they let her argue back and forth with a motherfucker who's not even on the set. This nigga is in the background. Why are y'all having conversations with people in the background? This is one thing, this is a pet peeve that I have with just a lot of podcasts right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are jumping into the podcast game. They don't really know what they're doing. They don't really understand some of the rules of production. You know what I mean? The cameras look good. The mics be sounding okay. You know what I mean? I'm not here to criticize nobody mics because I know my shit don't always be A1. But I'm just saying, you guys are out here putting stuff out on a big platform. You're having notable people come onto your platform. And why do we have to break the third wall and having somebody in the background speaking to motherfuckers on the mic? If you're not on the mic, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I can understand maybe a laugh or two that you hear in the background of the studio kind of adds to some ambiance and you can kind of tell like, okay, yeah, they having a good time. That's cool. Some of that stuff is plausible. Some of that stuff is passable. But the fact that you got these three grown men here sitting there, Charleston White is the only person really trying to diffuse it. I guess that was somebody on his team or within his group that was going back and forth with her. He's trying to at least say, hey, man, chill, calm down. But he's calling her all types of B's. He's calling her all types of names. He's trying to impose his views on her, which clearly is not working. At some point as a man, you got to know when to shut the fuck up. Not because it's a sign of weakness, but to understand that the energy that you're putting out is not getting you anywhere in this conversation, and you're not about to keep lending that energy out. That is definitely something that you should come to as a man. These two hosts over here talking about reset the room and all of this shit. At some point, remove yourself from the seat and say, hey, man, you're going to have to walk out. You're going to have to remove yourself from the room, or you're going to have to shut the fuck up and stop going back and forth with our guest. She's here for a reason. She's here to express herself. If you don't agree with what she's saying, that's perfectly fine, but you are not the guest. You are not the important person on the show. Also, Brittany Renner is going to have to take a lot of accountability for her own actions. Yes, I'm going to point that out as well, because you should not be arguing with anybody that's not on camera either. You should not be cursing out everybody in the studio. You should not be cursing out anybody in the studio when you were invited to be a guest on their platform. If you did not like their platform, you shouldn't have showed your dusty ass up. Now, of course, I did not watch this entire podcast or this interview because I don't really give two fucks about Brittany Renner or Charleston White for that matter. There's content out there from Charleston White that I did identify with. There's also some content out there from Charleston White that made me shy away from him and see him in a totally different light that I cannot support. And there's much of the same type of content out there from Brittany Renner, where at one point I'm like, yo, she's an intelligent young woman. She's not dumb. She's very calculated. She's doing things for a reason. But at the same time, I can't overlook how her behavior is detrimental not only to her, but to people watching her, to those around her. She's making this whole water splashing thing become a trend. So now she's splashing water bottles on anybody that doesn't agree with her or anybody that has a critique of her as a person or her actions and behavior. She's got to grow up as well. So all of this shit is a dumpster fire, and I'm just here to speak on it. Hopefully we could pour some motherfucking water on it, get the hose out. But all of this shit, man, I'm not with it. And if you've seen any of my content on this channel, y'all know if I'm not with something, I'm going to say it. If I'm with something, I'm going to advocate for it. I'm not one of these hating ass niggas on the internet. I'm not one of these people that just do shock value content to get people to tune in. I'm going to talk about what the people are talking about, and I'm going to give you my most balanced as possible take on it, and it's going to be what it is. If you agree, great. If you disagree, that's fine too, as long as you can be respectful, because I'm going to be respectful in mine. All right? Let me know what y'all think of this crazy shit down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.